Welcome to the Business Advice Podcast, where we discuss marketing, money, and other matters with businessmen around Australia.
Chris, how are you?
Adam, how are you going?
Good, good. So Bro-K Hampers, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so Bro-K, it's the bouquet for men, which is where the name comes in. So it's a bouquet for bros, so Bro-K. You know,
Excellent.
all guys love a good pun, I think. So yeah, that's who we are.
That's great. I didn't realize that. We've talked a bit now, and I was thinking it was like bro, are you okay? I guess it's that too, yeah. Or
That is part of it as well. Are you okay? Are you Bro-K? So we thought we get two in one there, but the initial thing is it's a bouquet for your bro. So it's Bro-K, and obviously the spelling is just phonetic.
Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, that's cool. So tell us about the genesis of the idea and the journey. How did it all come about?
So the idea came about just having a chat, and then kind of thinking there are so many options out there for giving your girlfriend or your sister or mother or any lady in your life a gift, whether it be flowers or chocolates or a hamper or perfume. Hundreds of thousands of options out there. But what is the equivalent for guys? What is the equivalent of a bunch of flowers for guys? Something easy, affordable, simple, and quick to send, and we didn't really find much out there. So there were expensive guys hampers with whiskey and with all these things, but nothing as simple as buying a bunch of flowers online and getting sent off. So that was the whole idea of Bro-K and how we started.
Fantastic. Yeah, I know, and I haven't seen anything like that on the market. Like, yeah,
well, that's it. That's the whole idea behind it. We don't want it to be complicated. We don't want to give the shopper complicated decisions or not knowing what your favorite cologne is or not knowing what your favorite chocolate is. So if we give you a variety of options, all catered towards guys, this makes a decision easier. And also being under $100 for all our hampers, you're not spending the world on a gift, So it's designed for exactly that, wanting to send a guy something, not knowing exactly what he likes, not having unlimited budget. This is the answer.
Fantastic. And so how does it work? Where are you located, and how's the process function?
So we're based in Perth. So we stock our products here. Orders come in, we pack the hamper here, and then we send it out from here, countrywide, every single state or territory.
Yeah, brilliant. And so where have you sent hampers to so far?
It's mostly still Perth focused because that's where we started, but now sent hampers Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, even Tassie. I think Northern Territory is the only territory I haven't sent anything to yet.
Yeah, wow. That's so good. How does the logistics work? Are you just using AusPost, or what? How does
It's AusPost at the moment, both standard and express shipping. Obviously, once we get up to high volumes, then we'll like to negotiate with a courier specialist on that. But for now, everything's AusPost.
And what percent, like 90% Perth, something like that?
Probably 70% Perth, I'd say.
Okay, interesting. What was the journey coming to this product for you? Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so basically the idea had been around for a while from the initial conversation, like what is the equivalent of a bunch of flowers for men? and we mulled it over. We put up different options, and it slowly took shape and form in our minds. And then the catalyst really was COVID, when the lockdowns happened, and then you didn't even have the option of visiting your mate often. Like we in Perth, if my mate in Melbourne had a birthday or big occasion, I couldn't physically go there to give them a gift, you know. So the need for sending gifts became a lot bigger, and that's when we really started and getting the products out. Initially, we first started just Perth. I was hand delivering all the hampers myself. Then we expanded our range, changed our offering quite a bit, and now starting to do, or started then with nationwide delivery.
Brilliant. Gee, that's great. And so, give us a look at the hampers. Like, what are they getting?
This is what it comes in, a nice cardboard box, wrapped up for you. You get to put a little message to the recipient on here.
Excellent.
And then we have a whole variety of products. So it's all 100% Australian made. We got stuff like very hot products. This is Devil's Doo-Doo beef jerky, 18 plus only, so very hot stuff. We got some snacks like cheese balls and smoky maple popcorn. This is very addictive, I'm warning you. We got jerky or biltong. This is Wagyu biltong, some of the best in the country. Stuff like chocolates, hot sauces. You can never have too many of these lying around, trust me. And then also barbecue stuff like rubs and spices and sauces. So it all comes in a nice little hamper delivered to your door.
Excellent. That's great. And so tell us about where you source the products from.
So it was very important to us to source only 100% Australian made products. So we spend a lot of time finding those. And also we want to give the consumer or the customer a product that he hasn't seen before or is not likely to find on Woolies or Coles shelves. So we went through the whole country. We want to also source from all the different states and territories. We try to find small or artisan producers who often make the stuff either at home or in small factories, but also highest quality gourmet products. A lot of taste testing, going through different products, see what would work, what wouldn't work. And then also designing the hampers that they have a bit of a theme and kind of go well together. So, for example, hot sauces, they're not all the same type of habanero hot sauce. You know, we got a Japanese hot sauce, we've got a barbecue type hot sauce, we've got a fermented hot sauce, we've got a very extreme hot sauce. So this one has aged Carolina Reaper and Kentucky whiskey. So all bunch of different stuff, you know, not just run-of-the-mill stuff. And yeah, really wanted to give the customer something that he would really enjoy and something that he wouldn't normally get just off the shelf at Coles and Woolies.
Brilliant.
So it's small business supporting other small businesses, giving the customer something new, but also giving exposure to those producers and giving more customers or getting their product in front of more people.
Yep. Yeah, that's fantastic. Excellent. And so tell us about your professional journey. So you used to work in business and marketing?
Yes, so I studied marketing and management in South Africa. I come from South Africa and started working there in the corporate sector, first as a graduate, and then ended up in the sales and then eventually business development side of things, working with Southern African countries, doing a lot of work in Mozambique, Botswana, Namibia, Mauritius, those kind of countries. So that gave me a really good grounding and understanding and taught me a lot. The corporate sector is very good in providing you with training and exposure and everything. So I really learned a lot at that time, and then came out to Australia 10 years ago now. do a few different jobs for visa purposes, and eventually got my PR. And then with the PR, I wanted the freedom to do my own thing, and this is what I started.
Fantastic. Who is currently your client? Is it other men buying gifts for their mate at work, or like a thank you? Is it girlfriends? Yeah, or all of them?
It's a bit of a mix. I would say slightly more ladies buying for guys, but generally a very good mix, which was also the whole idea behind it. Not only that we're providing an option for the lady to give something to their significant other, father, brother, son, whatever, but also for blokes being able to give a gift to other blokes, whether it's for a birthday or just to say, hey, mate, thinking of you, you're going through a rough time. Here's something to take your mind off things. Something simple like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So at the moment, it's pretty mixed.
Interesting. That's I guess that's it. Like we were chatting earlier, that it's not in our culture to naturally do this. It's not. It's just not there. Where, like, you know, if a boyfriend doesn't buy a girlfriend something for Valentine's Day, it's a serious issue. But conversely, it's
it's a culture, and especially in this day and age and equality, you think that's something that we should challenge, you know. For example, Valentine's Day is the day of love, not the day of ladies getting presents, you know. So ask yourself, when's the last time that your lady bought you a gift for Valentine's Day, you know? And if not, why not? There should be it should be equality. So if you're giving something, you should also get something. And this is what this is, something small, something just to say, hey, I appreciate you, I love you, whatever it is. That's exactly what it's for.
Yeah, brilliant. I love it because there's that, it's a cultural gap. You know, our gynocentric culture just doesn't exist in our culture. But then it's also, from a business perspective, it's an opportunity like to meet that need and provide that in a win-win-win situation. Like it's a good business, but it also benefits the primary businesses that are the butcher, the sauce maker. They're all benefiting, and then the bloke who receives the gift benefits. So
we're hearing a lot from our customers. They say, like, we're so happy that we found you because we didn't have anything to send to my boyfriend or my husband. And this is exactly what it was for. And the problem or the challenge is in educating those people, you can't, to think of something that they hadn't thought of before is the challenge, you know? So you're working on saying you should, or you could send something to your husband, send something to your boyfriend for Valentine's Day. Because Father's Day is pretty much the only one day that there actually is a decision to purchase something for the man. Rest of the days, it's not that important. So yeah, this is what it is blokes should be getting or deserve to be getting gifts too.
Yeah, that makes sense. And so what's the mental health connection like? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but what, from your journey, how did that connect?
Yeah, so other than girls sending gifts to guys, the other thought was also guys could also send gifts to other guys, you know, especially with mental health in Australia being so important at the moment. Often people say when you're down or when you're in trouble, you should reach out to other people, reach out and ask for help. But I think people in those situations often struggle to reach out when they're in such a bad place. So this is just also something, if you know your mate's going through a bad time, if you know your mate's struggling with work or divorce or something else, guys traditionally not the best in communicating, not the best in letting someone else know how they feel, not the best in saying things. So this is an option of saying something without having to say much, of just letting your mate know, I'm here for you, I'm thinking of you, sorry you're going through a rough time, I'm here for you, which traditionally or culturally is definitely lacking amongst men. So this is just another option to provide to those guys. Send your mate a gift for his birthday. Send your coworker something because you know he's going through a rough time at home. Just something small to let them know you're thinking of them without you having to say too much or having to sit down and have a long chat with them, you know?
Yeah, love it. So good, man. Yeah, such a simple, such a like an obvious thing, but it doesn't exist until now.
Yeah, not always thought of. What do you give your mate for his birthday? Like if you're going around, you might buy him 6-pack of beers, or if it's a big birthday, you might buy him a bottle of whiskey, you know? What if your mate's on the other side of the country? I've had the same issue before. What do I give my mate just as a little gift without going too complicated? Like, I don't know what cologne he likes, or I don't know what color socks he would like, that kind of stuff, you know? So it's too complicated. So if you have something simple, something with a bit of variety, something that guys are sure to love, I mean, snacks or jerky, hot sauces, I'm pretty sure 99% of guys love that kind of stuff. So that's exactly what this product is designed to do.
Yeah. But it's also to communicate that, like I'm thinking about you, I care about you, and it's the message beyond the, you know, the gift itself.
That's it. And especially with guys not being good at saying that, sending him a hamper or gift is saying that without you having to spell it out, you know?
Yeah. Gee, that's great, man. As soon as I saw you, I came across it. I think you joined the business advice group. Is that how yeah. And oh man, yeah, I thought I gotta chat to this guy. There's gotta be a cool story behind this thing.
And you touched on mental health. Mental health is definitely also something that's very important to us. We've been touched in our lives by that. I think most people have. So definitely being a hamper for guys and being, or our customers, mostly guys, that is something we definitely in the future want to work closely with mental health charities when we get to, when we grow a bit more, and supporting that, and not only facilitating guys helping out or talking to other guys, but also facilitating the conversation in Australia in general, that this is something that we need to all pay attention to and talk more about. You know, why don't guys deserve gifts? You know, often guys feel alone, guys feel left out. Why don't they deserve to have gifts? Why don't they deserve to be told that they appreciate it? You know, why don't they get more help?
Yeah, exactly. And now we have an answer, Bro-K. So I'd be honored to share Bro-K in the business advice group and with our followers. And how does someone get a Bro-K hamper?
So the best way is to head to our website, which is www.bro-k.com.au. All the hampers are up there. You can just add one to the cart, add a little note to whoever's getting it. Press send, pretty much. You know, you have standard and express checkout options, and that's it. And then otherwise, follow us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to keep updated about new products or specials or sales, anything like that.
Excellent. We'll share those links in the video and so that it'll be easy to find you.
So at the moment, on the website, we have 5 different hampers. I've got a barbecue hamper with rubs and sauces for your barbecue. We've got a snack hamper with a variety of different snacks. Hot sauce hamper featuring some of the best award-winning Australian hot sauces. I've got what I call the Scorching Inferno hamper, which has some extreme heat, like the challenge type extreme heat foods, world's hottest corn chips, Australia's hottest gummy bears, all that kind of stuff. And then I've got the all-rounder. So if you don't know what the guy likes, or you want a bit of everything, get the all-rounder. It has a bit of all the different hampers together in one.
Excellent, excellent. And you mentioned that there's an alcohol option,
Yes. So we have the option of being able to add 2 craft beers to it. We initially had the beers part of the hampers, but then we had some people say, send to someone who's a recovering alcoholic, or send to someone who can't drink alcohol for religious reasons. So now they're separate. So any of those hampers, you have the option of adding 2 Australian craft beers to it, and the beers do change regularly.
Brilliant, brilliant.
As I said, all the products are 100% Australian made by small producers, gourmet stuff, really, really good quality stuff, delicious. Sure that any bloke would love to get stuck into these.
Excellent. I love the idea and just the process and everything about it, man. I think it's so good. So yeah, I'll be proud to share it with the business advice group, and we'll give it a good plug in there, and hopefully some of the lads benefit out of that by giving and receiving. So we'll share that for sure.
Yeah, that's it. Ask the question, to go home to your missus and ask her, what did you send me for Valentine's Day? What did you send me for our anniversary? You know, where's my fair share? So go ask the question, go spread the word. And yeah, if you have a mate who's doing it tough, or if you know someone other side of the country that you'd like to send a gift to, this is it.
Brilliant. Yeah. I think I've often had that where you might do business with something, and especially now post-COVID, a lot more work is remote. So being able to just go, thanks, man, after doing business together on a project, you can just send something, and here's something very simple. It's quick.
That's it for your team members, for corporates. Just a good work, a quarterly review, targets met, that kind of stuff, or end of year hamper. Thank you for or for your customers. Thank you for your business this year. It is focused on guys. Obviously, girls would still enjoy their products, but yeah, if you have male customers, or if you're working in the male industry, get in touch. We can definitely do special corporate packages and corporate pricing. So yes,
brilliant.
There's all those options out there, definitely.
That's great, man. Oh, great to chat, and look forward to following your journey and seeing more with Bro-K Hampers in the future.
Yeah, cheers. We've got a lot of big plans, and hopefully, if the growth permits, we'd love to expand into more options like men's gifting, men's grooming, options like that, accessories, maybe a bit of clothing. So we definitely got big plans for expanding it, and also reaching more customers, more people, and getting more products from Australian small businesses, getting more exposure for them as well.
Fantastic. That's so exciting. Oh, thanks, Chris. Well, yeah, great to chat, and look forward to talking again in the future.
Thanks for having me, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers. See ya.
Thanks for listening to the Business Advice Podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.